for our final measurements. So if we have any of these little measurement clips left over, let's get rid of them and we're going to start afresh. So just delete any of these that have been left over. Then what we're going to do, we're going to highlight our whole floor plan and press either Control G if you're on a PC or Command G on a Mac. So that way we can see now when we move this around, it's as a whole piece. Because there's quite an annoying feature in Gravit that we can't actually move the center point of our rulers to measure anything. So what we need to do, we need to drag our image right to the corner here. As you can see at the moment, it's cutting it off. What you need to do is simply click anywhere on your white page. You will see page size here at the top, and you'll see this end button here which says clip content. That's made this area unseeable at the back. Simply click that, that'll open this up. For those in Illustrator, you can actually, if you hover over the corner of your rulers, you can actually pick where your starting point is. So you want that right on the corner here, and if you see now and you bring out a ruler, it's got 0 at the top here and 0 here as well. Okay, so that's for those of you using Illustrator. So the first thing we're going to do is create our little marker points. So for this I'm going to zoom in. So as we know, we need a diagonal point first. Remember, every single one of your endpoints must have a diagonal point. So if you like, you can put those in first, and diagonal must cross directly through the center. So you can go around maybe first, that's not a bad idea, to simply copy and paste these 3 pieces. You can group them so they're easy to move around, and simply move along to your final point. What I would do next is place your measurements for the whole length on the outside. So all you need to do is simply press T or simply select the text box. This will be the same for Illustrator. Tap once and that way it'll drop in a text box for you. So if we remember, the original measurement is 10,000 millimeters here. So we're going to make this a bit smaller. We're going to put it as, hopefully they have Arial in here. They don't. We're just going to put it as a nice simple font. So there we go. Archivo is a nice one. And we actually want this quite small. So let's go with about 8 point is possibly the smallest readable size for most people. So we want to zoom out just to make sure we've got this close to the center, and we want it hovering about a couple of mils off our line. Okay, so we've got the 10,000, and then as we know, your numbers must be always on top of the line. So we're going to copy this. Now you can just use this every time you want a new number, copy and paste it. Simply double click. I need to zoom in a bit there. Double click and you can then retype. So our width was, or our height was 5,000 mils. So this one will go on our whole length wall measurement, which is the 3rd line always. Okay. So now we're going to move to the 2nd line in our measurement, and what that one is, the 2nd line is only for our interior walls. Only interior walls, okay? So what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to need to create myself a marker, so I can copy this one here and paste it, and I need to remember to put a dash through the center as well. So now for this line, I can simply copy and paste these wherever I need markers. Okay, so if we're working along this wall here, I can see one interior wall that is pointing towards my dimension guides, and I can see another one here that's pointing towards my dimension guides. So simply what I need to do is grab out my ruler, place it there, grab out a ruler, place another one here. For some reason my rulers aren't showing, so I need to go to View, Canvas, Show Guidelines. There we go, my guides are back on. I've got my other interior wall here, and my other interior wall here. So then what I need to do, get my two guides. They're going to be quite squished for interior walls, but that's just how it works, okay? So get the center point line exactly right there. We do the same here. Copy and paste this one. So you'll actually probably need to use your keyboard here to get them nice and close together. All I need to do is copy and paste these two here. For some reason that's selecting something else. So there we go. If I zoom out, you can see I've put in my two markers for my interior walls, and then for the front line, what I'm measuring, the width of my exterior walls and the width